Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
Hello.
This is unknown. I'm not sure who donated this.
Is that a compass box?
So it's a compass box.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Dude, if you donated like a compass box, we gotta know. What's
so if this is you.
Spaniard. I've never heard of Spaniard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been sitting on this one. We've had it in the vault for like a year.
Yeah.
Spanish wine casks. This is aged in. Right?
Okay.
Sherry. And this, I'll tell you the blend. This is a lot of whiskeys went into this. The list of distilleries is hefty.
Yeah, so really quick for context, if you're not familiar with Compass Box, the idea of blended whiskey isn't one that gets people really excited, but it's because usually whenever people are blending something, they're aiming for a really low price point and budget.
Yeah.
Compass Box, though, this is an example of the exception whenever somebody that deeply knows whiskey is putting some beautiful spirits together with the goal of having a blend that is just phenomenal in a glass. So the vast majority, not every single one, but the vast majority of Compass Box releases, I know I have enjoyed, and I think you're on the same page.
Yeah, this is blending as an art form.
Yeah.
This is batch number TS 2018-B.
Okay.
Just in case anyone's looking for what they have. Now, this is a mix of Macduff, Linkwood, Milton Duff, their Highland House blend, a distillery near the town of Aberlour.
Okay. It's Aberlour.
Glendolin, Glenmoray.
That's the kind of stuff that you say whenever a distillery isn't like, we can't have our name on this.
Yeah.
So the people would be like, can we say it's near the town of Aberlour? Like, fine.
Whatever. Glenmoray, Glendolin, and a distillery icon name, they say TSOTS.
Wow, that is a lot.
Right?
Good Lord.
And then, but with an accent on sherry, there's a lot of references to cocktails and blending with this one. So I wonder, it's a lower proof, 243.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were going for more of a low accessible, like mixer type thing.
A low accessible mixer on this.
But it's a sherry accented
What would
whiskey.
be the price point? Because when I think Compass Box, I'm not thinking
oh my
low
God,
accessible.
smell that nose. That is dramatic. I'm gonna look up the price point.
The ripe
good.
berries, man. Wow, overly ripe blueberries is what it is.
$80.
Oh gosh.
60 to 80 bucks.
This
is not budget.
Yeah, this is not budget. This is a mixer for people that.
If it is a mixer.
Well, you said you said an approachable mixer, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean it seems like a lot of the things they're talking about on the website is how it mixes, which surprised me.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
But I love
beautiful nose.
Yeah, it goes so far into a sweet wine that it does cross into other berries all of a sudden.
Yeah, doesn't that, for me, it's overly ripe blueberries. And with some sugar sprinkled on there.
Yeah.
A little vanilla cream underneath it. We always land on the berries and cream.
Berries and cream. It really is, man. It's such a thing. Because I could easily get the tartness of strawberry.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay.
So it is a mixed berry bowl.
I wish, I still haven't tasted this, but just based on the nose alone, I wish there were a lot more Compass Box type distilleries in the world.
Oh yeah,
they're
growing, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Like, so right now, I'm seeing more and more other people starting companies and saying this sentence.
Yeah.
We want to be like a Compass Box in America. Or a Compass Box. Like, everyone's referencing these things now. I know at least a half dozen people in my circle who are all aimed this direction.
Yeah.
Blending, blending house. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Am I going?
Oh, it's soft. It's very simple. A little tangy, almost.
Everything that was on the nose. And then it finishes, and I'm not in love with the finish, but I'll get there. Everything that I liked on the nose, it shows up, but at about 70% of what?
But only for a little window.
And then it does fall off a cliff.
It just dissipates.
It falls off a cliff.
Huh.
Man, I like it while it's there. It needs to be a higher proof. It needs to be a longer finish for that price point.
It's like the hit of horseradish or wasabi. It does this sort of like, shroom, and then gone.
Yeah. Okay.
It's nice though.
A little apricot on the taste. More so on the taste than on the...
I have an allergy. I have allergies right now, and I have that burning sensation in my throat between my ear and back of my nose.
You want me to spit in your mouth?
No. But I think that's accenting the alcohol burn for me.
Oh,
'Cause
no.
You're not getting that, are you?
No, I'm getting a little...
My irritated throat is picking up prickly notes.
Well, I'm getting a little kind of that effervescent feel, that way that carbonated water feels springy and lively on your tongue. I'm
not
getting that.
on the tongue.
Not in the throat. Okay.
I'm not congested, strangely, but...
Honestly, if this finished nicely, then I would be pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, the nose is magnificent.
The nose is magnificent, and then 70 to 80% of the nose, that's really nice on the taste, but then it just goes away so quickly.
Well, I wonder what it would be like in a cocktail. I don't know a lot of people that are doing Scotch cocktails.
Yeah, well, and also $80 blends for Scotch cocktails.
Yeah, that's posh right there. Yeah. Maybe in a penicillin?
You keep going left.
I don't know
You keep
why.
going left. I mean,
I do.
Again, there's much, there's not,
Like if I was aiming for that one gap, I
Yeah.
would have nailed it both times.
you gotta aim for the Jameson.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like firing a BB gun that pulls left a little.
It's an interesting note. I have a little air rifle behind my desk, and anytime that I get kind of some brain fog, I'll take the air rifle. I got a pocket full of pellets. And have you seen that plastic bucket?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
That's target practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know it's directly at the tower.
Dude, all right. I think two things.
BBs.
You very, very overestimate
A pellet gun.
the length that this thing can go.
Yeah, and all the tree branches in the way.
But it's incredibly accurate.
Yeah, this is the one that we did on the Whiskey Tribe episode ages ago.
Yeah.
When we were shooting something off the Old Man in the Seas platform.
Yeah, I just hit a Coke can of like 40, 45 yards.
Wow, with a pellet gun?
Like free-handed.
Yeah.
It's made for kids, so you're kind of like up in here.
Yeah.
But don't move it, because you'll notice that there's a plastic thing, and there's two big rocks on top.
Okay.
So the goal is to try and shoot out all of this plastic
Until
so
the
rocks fall off.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I haven't touched it.
All right.
I just
You can shoot it if you want
I
to shoot
drove
it.
past and I was like, what is he shooting? I wonder.
Trying to get the rocks to fall.
Yeah. There's a faster way to do that.
Just.
I wonder if they can hear that. We have class right now, and they just took a break, so there's now people standing outside that door.
They're not gonna hear that.
Oh, and you know what?
Did you not lock it?
I didn't know. Alex didn't lock it. Oh, they're gonna hear
A
me
little bit
lock
more
it.
malt. You can hear a chunk. They totally heard that.
There's
could
no way to do it.
They're just standing there minding their own business, and they hear this chunk.
Yeah, there's no way to do that quietly.
There's not.
I've tried.
More just sweet maltiness on that nose whenever you go back.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. I like the nose a lot.
Yeah. And
Palate is okay.
It's good. And it's really nice. It's just a relaxation, lean back kind of sipping whiskey.
Yeah.
I don't know about a mixer.
Maybe with a cigar.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little soft.
Hell yeah. Slazer X, when you started this channel, did you ever expect you would become masters of MGP releases?
Yeah.
You're basically whiskey detectives at this point.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, look, so I think I have a pretty decent palate. I would owe it all to this channel.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
Did not have this when we started the channel. Didn't have it at this level for the first few years.
Yeah.
But at this point, we've tried more things than most people I know
Oh, yeah, in the industry.
in the industry.
Like
the only
world class.
Yeah. The only people I meet who've tried anywhere near the number of different things that we've tried are judges, whiskey judges at competitions.
Yeah.
And only if they've done it multiple years in a row.
Yeah, I'm glad you had this opportunity to grow. I've always been this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
You've always been this way?
Yeah. My abilities have always...
So does that mean you haven't grown at all?
No. But I've always been this... A good is what... You're not...
Way.
You're not joining in. This good.
This way.
This exceptional...
You've always been this way.
This
You're like Lady Gaga.
exception... Grant McWilliams. When drinking Abasolo, I think of the smell of fresh masa that is corn dough for tortillas.
Yes.
Interesting. And then smell it, and it smells just like that. Most people don't think of masa when they're tasting whiskeys, but
No.
Abasolo is made entirely from corn, so it's in there.
Yeah, go back to those Mexican whiskeys and think about that.
Yeah.
It really tracks.
Okay, like a corn tortilla type of
Yeah.
stuff? I only get stuff on corn tortillas.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. It doesn't, your glycemic index or blood sugar or
Yeah, it
something.
doesn't
I don't
spike the
know.
same.
And the places that I go always have good corn tortillas.
So here, yeah, and that's the trick, because otherwise they can get mushy.
Mushy, or they can tear really easy.
Yeah, and everything falls out of your taco.
Yeah.
But I have childhood memories of going to Mexico. We would go over the border and just do like the touristy shopping and things like that.
Yeah.
And the first stop was always this tortilla shop that made piles of corn tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
And as kids, we were always stoked. It was like 9 in the morning, and we'd go get a stack of corn tortillas
Yeah.
and a Coke, a Mexican bottled Coke.
Yeah.
And we'd sit there and just pound corn tortillas and drink Coke. And I still love that combo to this day. It's an amazing combo.
I'm going to tell you something very embarrassing. And I'm not easily embarrassed.
That's accurate.
I'm 42 years old.
Okay.
Lived in Texas in 2nd grade.
Oh, you've never been to Mexico?
Never been to Mexico.
Huh.
Hi.
Well, Oklahoma's like the other Mexico.
It's like our northern Mexico.
Yeah.
And every time I tell that to somebody, it's either one of two answers. It's like, you're fine, you're not missing much. Or, dude, I got the place you have to go.
Yeah. It was a different world when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Going over to Mexico wasn't as potentially lethal.
No, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Now you have to be careful which neighborhoods you go into when you get over there.
Yeah.
Or which areas you walk in, or how far you go from view of the border.
This is what I do. This is what I do because we've established my negotiation skills.
You get a little drunk first?
No, well, it's not even drunk.
Or just you get
Slightly loosened.
slightly
Not even
lubricated.
There you go.
As Jeremy would call it.
Not even approaching buzzed.
Yeah.
Just like. So worst case scenario, I get kidnapped, and then I throw a couple back.
You throw a whiskey tasting.
Yeah, and then I pull out my Google Translate, and I negotiate my release.
You're in charge of the game by the end of it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, check out this channel. I can get you all of those bottles. Just let me
That's
know.
right. Just let me know. I promise I will come back.
All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.